Wednesday the 1st of March. In this video I'm going to be setting up some new robots, adjusting some existing robots. So let's get started. So first off, I'm going to go over to the withdrawal calculator. So my bots already this morning have made $1.74, and if I come over to my Binance account, you can see it's Bitcoin that's had the trades, as Bitcoin's had this pump. I've sold at the top there, bought down the bottom here. The bot hasn't sold again at the top there. So absolutely fantastic. The bot works like a dream. And if I go to the trade history, you'll see here the dates. So this is the 1st of March at 8:55, the 1st of March, 8:54. So we had a buy and a sell more or less straight away there. So it must have pumped up. We got 8:54, another sell, 6:51. 18 minutes past 5 this morning. So the bot's working while I'm asleep and starting to make profits. But what I want to do is I want to set up some new bots, adjust some of the bots that I've got at the moment, and also clear up the screen. So the first thing I want to do is clear up the screen. So all I need to do is to go down to these grey ones that I've switched off, and I'm going to start deleting those. So let me do that. Now, when you remove a bot from the screen, you get this pop-up. I've only to say yes. And then what that does is it goes into this archive filter over here. And you can't restart the bots from here, but you can, if you wish, duplicate them. And I'm going to be duplicating some of these bots on this screen because they've worked very well for me in February, and I want to continue with them into March. I mean, this one here, this OP, for example, made me $34 with an ROI of 13.89, so nearly 14% in the month of February. So I think that one is worth doing again, so I'll be duplicating that one. So I've cleared my screen, and before I start looking at the bots on this screen, I'm going to go to the archive bots because I want to duplicate one of these bots in this video. So I'm going to choose this one here. So I'm going to click on the cog. This is the OP. So I'm going to click on that. And then at the top here, I'm just going to click on duplicate. I'm not going to change any of the settings at the moment. I'm just going to click on duplicate. And then that says it's been done. And as you can see now, I've now got a new set of tools at the top here. And I can, before I save this so that the bot starts running, I will change the name of the bot because obviously I don't want it to say copy of OP. So I'm going to get rid of that bit. So I'll switch it on and I'm going to do infinite run. And then all I'm going to do is come over and adjust the lots that I want to happen now. So if I want it to buy straight away, so what we'll do is we'll go over to Coin Bubble and we'll look at OP there, and we'll also have a look at it on Binance. So here we are on Binance. This is the chart, and as you can see, it's had a pull down. It's starting to rise up again. And if I look at it on Crypto Bubble, it's up 122% in the year, 21.5% in the month, 16% in the week, 1.7% in a day, and 0.3% in the hour. So it's all looking good. Now, the thing to be aware of with coins like this is they're not going to keep going up forever. But this was really good for me in February. Will it be the same for me in March? Only time will tell. We'll see as the month goes on. But let's go back over to my bot and finish off the settings. So the very first thing that you see here is how much am I trading with? Well, that says 245. Well, actually, I only need this to be 140 because that's what's down here. I've got the trigger point for taking profits at 0.8, and I've got a retracement of 0.1. So what this means, if the price starts to go up, once the price hits plus 0.8 from the point that I start the bot, that is the trigger point that the bot will start to take profits. Now, it won't take profits straight away. It will, if the price continues to go, the bot will allow that to go up. And what the bot is looking for is for the price to start turning round and going back the other way. And that's called the retracement. And I've got that set at 0.1. Coming down here to this first initial buy, I want the bot to start more or less straight away. So I'm going to change that for 0001 because I want the price to move up by 0.001%, and it will buy the first lot. So that's something to be mindful of if you want the bot to start straight away. If you don't want to adjust the default settings, you don't have to. I've had this trading pair running before for February, and it gave me you know, fantastic returns. I think nearly 14% for the month. So I'm hoping it's going to give me 14% for this month as well, or more. I've got the trades set at $20 a piece. You don't want to go below $20. Well, it's 20 BUSD. So you want to have a minimum of 20. That allows the bot to carry out these other lots if it needs to. So I've got down here 7 lots in total. These settings here, I've just adjusted this one because it was -5. I'm going to put it to -3. But the rest of them I'm going to leave as they are because it worked fine for me before. So that's it. I'm happy with these settings. All I'm going to do is click save. So if I come in the filter here and I type in OP, you'll see there's my bot sitting there. And if I go over to Binance, we may see on the screen very soon that it's going to start a trade. And there you go. It's bought the first trade there. So as you can see, the green arrows appeared on the screen. So, you know, I started the bot up here and it went up, it went down, but it didn't go up enough for it to buy the trade. And it carried on going down. And then the bot bought in because it saw a little bit of a rise. So if I come down to the bit down the bottom here, you'll see that there's the buy and that was at 9:33 in the morning on the 1st of March. So now what I want to do is I want to start to look at some of my bots. Now, I'm not going to go into all of them in this video. I'm just going to pick one. So in the filter, I'm just going to type in there AGIX because this one has got a 97% profit. And what I've got this bot, as you see with this symbol that's here, I've got this bot to stop buying and to sell all lots at a profit. Now, the average price that it bought in at, the average price was 0.64. The current price is 5.2. I don't want it to hang around. What I want to do is to bring that average price down. So that means I need to reactivate this bot and maybe allocate some more funds to it so it can carry on trading while the price is down that little bit lower. So let's first have a look at it on Crypto Bubble. And here it is here. So if I click on there, as you can see, it's 470% for the year, 184 for the month, 36 for the week, 15.3% for the day, and it's down by 0.4. So it could well go down today, and then later on it could start to come back up again. And if I look at the chart on Binance, here's the chart. You see it's got this side movement, but there's nice sweeps up and down. So there's nice room for my bot to do some buy and sell trades in lower there. So let's go back over to Johnny Blockchain and we're going to click on the cog. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this to infinite run. Now, I can't change much of the other stuff that's on here. And this bot is trading with $70 a trade. So, and I've got one more lot that it could actually do. And that says a drop of 12%. Now, if I come back to Crypto Bubble, it's not really had that drop of 12%. You know, it's keep going up. So what I could do is I could just bring this back up again, you know, bring this to sort of -2. So what it will do is it will kick in at -2 based on what the price of the last buy was. Well, I know that's gone down it's gone down quite a bit since the last buy. So this bot should more or less start trading straight away. So all I need to do there is make sure it's active, make sure it's on infinite run there, and then click on save. And I'll filter that again. Here it is here. So now all we need to do is to leave this and let the bot do its work. So I'm going to spend some time looking at these bots here. This Trader Joe did all right for me. So I may start a new bot with Joe. So I'm going to come here. Your screen will look something like this. And all you need to do is to scroll down the screen until you find that cross. What I've got down the bottom here is this plus sign. So I'm going to click on that plus sign. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose from the drop down, Joe, which is that one. I'm going to give my bot a name. Now for me, I always call it by the token first, the name of the bot. And then I put in here the month and then the time. I want to make sure that it's on infinite run because that's what I want the bot to do. And when do I want the bot to start? So I can see that the prices start to go up. Will the price come down? Well, let's just get this thing here. So I could set a minus number saying I want it to come down by somewhere there by 1% before the bot starts. Or, of course, I can set it to have a positive number so the bot more or less starts as the price starts to go up. So you can decide. So what I'm going to do is, for this example, I'm going to show you with a negative number. Okay. So in this first initial buy, I'm going to put in here a minus number. Now, sometimes when you try to put -1 in, you won't be able to do it. So you put a 0 -1, and then afterwards just get rid of the 1, and then that will be. Make sure you click out of the box, because if you're still clicked in there and you move your mouse around, it will change the number. So I'm saying I want this bot to start when the price drops by 1%, and then that will trigger the buy-in point. And then what I'm going to do is, you see at the moment I don't want to trade with all this 600, so I'm going to delete some of these trades off the bottom. So what I tend to do is, all you need to do that is to click on these bins here on the side. So here I'm left with 4 lots. So I've got 0, 1, 2 and 3, which I'm happy with. And this side here, the price has got to drop. So if it buys in this lot here, so the price drops by 1%, then it's got to drop by another 2% at the point that it buys in up here before it buys this lot. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with these 222s. And what I want to do is to come up to these settings up here to say what the profits are going to be. But first off, you can see it's got $92 in there. So I'm going to change this to 92. And what I normally set this up, I don't want it to wait for 1%. Or 1.5. I'm going to set this at 0.8 and set this at 0.8 as well. And then here I'm going to just do this down to a retracement of 0.1. You can leave the default settings. You don't have to change these settings, but I like to change them because I enjoy trading and I like to do it. And then when I've done that, all I need to do is to come back up to the top of the screen, and then here I can click save. So this bot might not start for some time yet. If you're interested in getting access to Johnny Blockchain's AI trading robot, then below this video you'll find a link. Click that link. It's going to take you over to this page. This is what we call the sacrifice page because we're in pre-launch. If you come to this page from your laptop or a PC, you can connect your wallet by clicking on that button there in the top right hand corner. If you're using a mobile device, you're going to have to use a MetaMask browser. I'll leave a link for a video to show you how to do that. If you want to get involved in Johnny Blockchain, scroll down the screen until you come to this section here. The minimum amount that you can sacrifice is 15 BUSD, and what that does is it gives you some bonuses in this pre-launch. So you can put in any number that you like in there. So it's going to give you a deposit fund. Now this deposit fund of Vol tokens will be in your Johnny Blockchain back office when we launch, and that's going to earn you a passive income, and it's going to pay you back 125%. So it's going to give you your principal plus 25% profit, meaning that you're going to be using Johnny Blockchain for free. So when you deposit your BUSD, you're going to get that deposit fund of Vol token. Now, when we launch, you won't be able to pay with BUSD. You'll only be able to pay with the Vol token. You'll also get some Johnny Blockchain credits. You're going to need those credits so you can use them inside Johnny Blockchain to set up robots and use the other tools that we've got inside Johnny Blockchain. You're also going to get some prize tickets. So far, the prize fund is up to $2,574 worth of Vol. So when we launch, and if you're the lucky person that gets that winning ticket, you could win $2,574. So click the link below. Come and join us here in Johnny Blockchain. If you've got any questions, leave them below the video. You have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.